Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over an inbounds play against a man-to-man defense. Could potentially work against a 2-3 as well, but for sure a man-to-man should leave a big slipping wide open, either on the first or second option of that play. And then worst case, it'll get a shooter wide open in the corner on the ball side. And pretty simple. So what we do is we line up our two guards opposite of the ball, and we line up our bigs on top of the ball. So as you see here, the ball's inbounding there, and then over the block you have 4, and then on the high post you have 5, and then those can be interchangeable, which we'll show you here in a second. On the opposite side, you got 2 and 3 on those opposite sides, and then I would just recommend keeping your best shooter at the bottom of the block. That way whenever they come across, it's the quickest pass, if he or she is open, to get the best shot off of the screen. So what happens is 4 and 5 are going to screen for 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are going to end up in corner, in the ball side corner and ball side wing. The ball side block is going to screen for the other post guy, who's going to go down here. And as soon as he screens or she screens and they rub shoulders, they're going to open up to the ball and cut diagonal to the block. And that's really what you're looking for there, especially against a man-to-man, is looking if they can break free and kind of get the defense a little confused on the movement that's happening, and possibly get an open shot there. So we'll take a look here and show you in slow mode. You see 2 and 3 are coming off. 4 is going to come up to screen. 5 is going to cut diagonal to the block. 4 is going to cut diagonal to the block after that screen, and then hopefully you can get an open layup. Now opposite side, 2 and 3 are going to come here. Now we see we have 5 and 4 interchangeable. 5 is going to do the screening. 4 is cutting down. 5 is going diagonal or the layup. Okay, we'll go a little bit quicker, and then I'll kind of go through the options of what you can do if that's not available, because that won't be open every time, especially if you run it several times and get an open look off of it. All right, so decent option there. So if what happens if that's not open, or if something else is open before then? Well, basically if 2 is open, then I would say get the ball to 2 and then allow the screen to still happen here. You'll get a shot with your best player, or you'll have your post guy or girl coming down to the block and they can dish it down to them. What we want to have 1 do is 1 needs to come back into the play. Remind that person, make sure that you get back into place. If they pass the ball here to 2, then they want to make sure and come around the opposite end. And if there's no options available off of the play, they can just swing the ball around, pop it to 1. He might be able to get a shot off of it, because excuse me, a lot of the times you'll forget about the inbounder. As a defender, they can kind of sneak back in. Okay, if this is open here, this is also an option. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily wait on the second screen. If 5's open there, boom, we can get the ball to that person there. If the ball does go to 4, then obviously it should be a good shot to where they can make a layup. If they catch the ball in the post, however, and they're kind of just stagnant, or they don't have anything, they're just kind of working in the post, or they catch it and they're doubled, whatever, then I would just teach my guys or girls, my 2 guards, to rotate to the ball, and then 1 can just basically come in to the play on the ball side, on the corner that he or she was at. Basically have them come here. That way it's kind of an easier transition to get back into the play. For example, if 4, let's say 4 caught the ball out here, and then 1 just kind of shoots back in and gets back into play that way. Okay, so another little quick hitter for your inbounds, just to kind of show you this. It probably work really well against for youth basketball, middle school basketball, but also every now and again on a high school level, if you have a team that's really over aggressive on man-to-man, really trying to pressure you, and just again, not extremely disciplined, then this would be a good little quick hitter you can call out of a timeout. And it's nothing too difficult to where your kids should be able to catch on to it right away and actually run it out of a timeout. So let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.